Welcome to another live edition of the Roundtable Pro Wrestling Podcast Monday Night Raw Review.
We're missing someone.
Are we?
We are. Who are we missing?
Are we light today? Are we?
We are very. We're light heavyweight.
We're light heavyweight.
Huh? Who'd have thunk it?
Oh man!
Right. Yeah, we are missing that guy. He used to bring the Funyuns.
Is it Puppet Blood?
Bad Blood's right here. He's here.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, okay.
Man.
All right. Well, we're good now. Everything's good.
Oh man, Bad Blood, it's so good to see you. Oh shit.
Good to see you.
It is good to have.
No more tape over your mouth.
He's never sounded so good.
He never sounded that good in his
Yes,
life.
Bad Blood is way on business. Actually, he's way on podcast business.
Podcast.
Either trying to spread the word or buy some new gadgets. I don't know, one of the two.
Probably.
Good dog.
Yeah, Toast, welcome.
The dog's all excited.
He is
that
excited.
Bad Blood isn't here.
Getting his barks in now, huh?
Yeah.
We had a pretty good Raw tonight.
We had a good Raw tonight. I mean, coming fresh off a hot Forbidden Door, we slide right into Monday because this is the Raw Go Home show for Monday.
It was a pretty good Go Home show, I say.
Yeah, so we had a pretty solid Raw.
Solid.
We've got a NXT show and a SmackDown. Hey, I was really surprised when I saw the graphic for Carmelo Hayes versus Finn Balor tonight on Raw. What a treat. So we're going to talk about that. A couple of feuds are progressed on the show. So the whole feud between Dominic Mysterio and Cody Rhodes.
Oh my God.
we got to put everyone in order.
Puppet Blood is where it should be.
Yeah.
And then we have the continuing story of Nakamura, Ricochet, and what's his name? Typhoon guy. Tsunami guy.
Bronson Reed, thick boy.
Bronson Reed. There you go, Bronson Reed. So, and then of course we had the follow up to all the Money in the Bank follow up stuff. So anyway, Shane, what kicked off the show tonight?
Oh, I was supposed to have the results. Shit!
All right. Unbelievable. Okay. Bad Blood's gone for one day and shit goes
for 1 week. Shane,
everyone knows that I never had the results.
Bell crumbs.
Yeah.
Look, right at 11:00, Bad Blood was in the Chad micromanaging. Is everything okay? It's 11:00. What do you mean? Is everything okay?
You mean are we buffering? No, we are not buffering.
Add the ticker. God, he is so demand. Jesus.
Hey, Ultimate Hater, I agree with you. And if you look at the cast that Cody was wearing, it was faulty as fuck. It was falling apart in the ring.
Right.
We were just saying Bob Orton has got to be like just spinning in his grave.
It probably isn't even a waterproof cast.
It doesn't look like it.
How does a man shower?
It looked like just a piece of cloth with some snaps on it.
He has to shower with his arm outside of the shower like this.
Yeah.
Thank God his shower has a glory hole he can stick it through.
Ooh, whoop. He's grabbing something. Hey, so the first match of the night, first segment of the night had to do with Dominic coming out to confront Cody Rhodes. And, Cody's daring him to get in the ring because of the cheap shots from last week. Of course, Dom comes out. Mommy's with him.
Mommy.
Dom acts like he's going to get up. He acts like he's going to get in the ring. So he hops on the ring apron. Cody's like, come on, get in here. And you can see Dominic say, fuck this. And then he hops down and starts leaving.
No, he didn't say fuck this. He said fancy this. Come on now.
Yeah, he said fancy this. Yes, fancy this.
By the way, did you also see any empty seats in that arena?
Jeez.
You know what I was looking at? I didn't see any.
That only happens after Forbidden Door.
If you turn the camera around.
If you turn the camera around.
You see all the empty seats.
Oh,
and
yes,
you find out they're going out of business. And it's just.
Will they talk about it, though, on social media? No, they won't.
Of course not, because it's like a high school graduation.
Yeah, high school graduation,
man. So somebody put some insight on this to me. The story between Ricochet, Nakamura and Bronson Reed continues.
I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Is it going to culminate into one of them going after the Intercontinental title?
I hope.
What's going to happen is, I'm telling you now, Bronson Reed is going to be added to the Money in the Bank match somehow.
But why?
Competitors last week and the week before.
So check this out. Have we seen our United States champion lately?
No.
No.
No Austin Theory.
Who is he? Oh, Austin Theory. I forgot who the United States champion was. Oh,
And
now
Vince McMahon.
I know who Miantos is.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I know.
Like Mentos, but Miantos.
Yeah.
McMahon.
McMantos. Yeah,
Now,
where
Vince
is Austin
McMahon-
Theory?
Vince McMahon is in his office right now. Is worried about.
Does anybody know?
Son.
Is Austin Theory injured? Is he just off TV?
When is the last time
does
he's been on
nobody
TV?
care?
Has he
3
defended
weeks
the
ago.
title in 30 days? Can we
Yes.
just strip him of it?
No. It's Austin Theory.
No.
That rule
Last
doesn't
time we
exist
saw
anymore.
Austin Theory on TV, he was talking about how it was just after Roman Reigns came on from his 1,000-day ceremony, and he was talking about how he's going to be the next person with 1,000 days or 3,000 days or whatever. And then I don't even know if he had a match, but we ain't seen him.
So I'm looking here. Austin Theory has been absent in recent weeks, and fans have taken notice. He could be waiting for something to come his way, or there could be some other explanation for his absence. So that's a whole bunch of nothing burger they're giving us there.
Now that I have my facial hair again, I can finally do this one.
So,
Now-
I think given wrestling style and the size of the guys, Carmelo Hayes and Austin Theory would have been great
Wait,
together.
he has been around because hasn't he been with Pretty Deadly?
Yeah, pretty deadly, which makes no sense.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Was he? I thought Pretty Deadly was with somebody else this past week.
No,
on
they were
SmackDown.
with Theory. Theory's just been watching Pretty Deadly in the back. Now I remember.
Well, all right.
Oh, well, in the back, huh?
From the back.
A-Town down. Time to get loud.
A-Town
So-
going down.
So we get this match between Nakamura and Ricochet. So first of all, we get the backstory and how there was a match between
Oh, wait a
Ricochet and
minute.
Nakamura to find out who was going to go to Money in the Bank.
Before we
and
jump
Bronson-
into that, I forgot there was that rumor going around that Carlito would be returning at the MSG SmackDown and taking the U.S. title from Austin Theory.
Ooh.
Because you know Carlito has a history of winning his title his first night on Brands.
Oh, you mean like
does.
Charlotte?
Yeah, because he won it the U.S. title. He beat Cena on his debut.
Yeah, he's never seen it in a nightclub before. On the way down.
No,
to
hey,
Zeus.
Zeus did that. Jesus did that.
Jesus.
Zeus?
Zeus?
I
Yeah,
mean,
Zeus.
Jesus.
John
Give me
Cena.
that. Give me
And
that.
then when he got drafted to Raw,
I want that belt.
He beat Shelton for the Intercontinental title on his first night.
Damn it.
Dude did?
So could Carlito be coming back and beating Austin Theory on his first night?
Ooh.
Ooh, he's in great
Probably.
shape,
Oh, yeah, he looks fantastic.
And Carlito
and he got a
is-
pop.
Yes, he did a big
And
one.
he got a pop.
A big pop.
And he spits in the face of people who don't want to be cool.
That is true. So what I'm thinking is, based off Puerto Rico, follow me here.
I'm following you.
This is
I'm
what I
not
think's
Oh.
going to happen.
Oh, yeah?
On SmackDown, Carlito returns and beats Austin Theory for the U.S. title.
okay.
On
He makes it the
Raw,
Puerto Rican title.
and makes it the Puerto Rican title. On Raw, Savio Vega returns and beats Gunter
What?
for the Intercontinental title. Boom. Puerto Rico pays off.
Puerto Rico pays off. Yeah.
Then we find out WWE is going to be running exclusively in Puerto Rico from now on.
I wouldn't mind.
And don't forget, Zelina Vega wins Money in the Bank and the Women's Championship
Yes.
Yes, in the same time.
at the same time.
Uh,
She wins Money in the Bank. She cashes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
there was a couple
immediately.
people missing in that Money in the Bank promo video.
And then Bronson Reed wins Money in the Bank because he's Puerto Rican-ish.
Puerto
Cashes
Rican.
cashes it in on Roman and Seth at the same time.
Oh, because
Just takes
Tyler
everything.
doesn't-
Unifies all the titles.
all of them.
And then Humberto and Carrillo, or whoever his name is,
The Shining Stars?
the
No.
Latin lovers or Shining Stars or the the Colons,
Lothario.
whoever they are.
The lover, yeah.
Yeah, Lover Boys. They beat Kevin Owen and Sammy when they win the tag team Money in the Bank.
So.
That just randomly happens in the middle of the pay-per-view for no reason. And then they beat Sammy and Kevin, and they win the tag titles.
Ooh.
And now we have an all LWO. And then everyone but the LWO gets released, and they just wrestle each other every week.
One problem here, brother.
What's that?
Brother.
If they're running all Puerto Rico shows, that means they're all wrestling in their hometowns.
Yes.
So they all got to lose.
Yeah, every match is going to be a draw.
Double DQ.
Well, no.
Count out, disqualification.
They'll keep almost around to just defeat everyone, but never win titles.
Just choke slam them, get counted out by the ref.
Right.
Bunch of ref bumps.
Yeah.
Nothing about
Right.
rep ups.
Then Abdullah the Butcher will make a comeback because he's big in Puerto Rico, and he'll start stabbing everyone.
And give everybody hepatitis.
And give everyone hepatitis, and the whole roster is in the hospital sick with hepatitis.
Wow.
So Vacant wins all the titles.
Thank you.
Good old
It
Bacon.
comes full circle.
Vacant becomes
Vacant the
the
belt
biggest
collector.
star in history.
All right,
see-
enough of the fantasy booking.
You need to hire me, WWE, because I can book good content.
Don't listen to him at all.
Don't listen to him.
So back again to Shinsuke and Ricochet. Shinsuke and Ricochet. Anyway, These guys are, I don't know who's, so let me see. Ricochet's the baby face.
Mhm.
Shinsuke is he's supposed to be a baby face, but they're miscommunicating.
Right.
They're just butting heads right now because Bronson Reed's the heel because
Mhm.
he's dressed in all black at ringside going,
Right. And he's
I'm here to
foreign.
watch. I'm not going to interfere.
And he's foreign.
And he looks like Bluto.
He's foreign because, Puerto Rico is another country.
Wow.
Well, his finishing move is called the Tsunami. So I'm guessing he's from like Australia or something.
Oh yeah, I saw Nam in that booking. What about him?
Oh, hey, he's got to go to AEW and
He's
reign
gonna go to
supreme over there.
AEW.
Hey, he's going to go to AEW and have a best of 7
Go to
series with
International
Jungle Boy.
Championship.
Him and Jungle Boy are going to have a best
Oh,
of 7
man.
series.
Hey,
You
Julian.
mean Hollywood Jack Perry?
Yeah, Hollywood Jack Perry.
No, it's Jungle Man right now.
Ooh,
He's
you think
heel.
you think on Wednesday he'll come out with like a spray painted black beard?
So here's the thing. So for those who don't know what we're talking about, a couple people independently posted that Jungle Boy should either cut his hair or dye his hair, but he should come out, drop Jungle Boy, and he should call himself Hollywood Jack Perry.
Hollywood Jack
I-
Perry? Yeah.
Personally, the Hollywood thing is taken,
Yeah.
so you can't call him Hollywood, but I would call him Malibu Jack Perry,
Malibu Barbie.
and or Beverly Hills Jack Perry.
Oh,
Something like that.
Beverly Hills.
Do a nod to his
Yes.
dad. But just don't call him Tarzan.
Tarzan, Jungle Man. He's gonna come out as
Tarzan,
Jungle
Jack
Man,
Perry.
Jack
It
Perry.
doesn't have the same appeal.
Wait
to
a
it.
minute. Julian, are you booking for Jungle Boy? That's a sign that means you're starting to like
Yeah,
him now.
yeah, not at all, not at all.
No, because you never book for Jungle Boy.
But
you never do.
if he came out as Hollywood, that means he might do the spray on beard, and that would just look.
And do the
that
air
would- that would
guitar.
take the gimmick from the get go.
As a new member of 3B.
Yeah, no.
Have airbrush Jungle Boy tights.
Yes.
You know what he could do? He could come out and like totally steal like Edge's gimmick, and then reunite with Christian.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? I mean, Tony Khan has no problem paying for music, so you could probably buy the rights to Edge's theme song.
On this day.
I see Jungle Boy.
Hey, Jim Johnson, how much for that theme song?
I'm thinking Jim Johnson to write music for AEW. Oh, that'd be great.
No, I like who they got. Ruckus is really good with what
Yeah.
he does. I think Jim Johnson is kind of retired. He's happy where he is.
So anyway,
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
don't think Jim Johnson
moving
needs to
on.
work another day in his life.
No, he's fine. He was with the company from the 80s to like the
Yeah.
mid 2000s.
He's well.
He's set.
paid.
Yeah.
So I just have to say this: that Ricochet hit the standing sliced bread number 2. I just really enjoy the fact that someone named a move sliced bread number 2.
That would
I'm
be
still
Brian
trying to
Kendrick.
figure out
What's
where.
sliced bread number
Yeah,
1?
what is sliced bread number 1?
Never could find
Well, I
it.
mean, I'm
And
sure
it-
it's on one of the wrestling games. It'll say sliced bread 1. It'll say sliced bread 2.
Is there a like loaf of bread number 1?
Probably.
Like, or do they just go straight to the slice?
Just a
Maybe
slice.
there's cut bread number 1. or biscuit number 1.
I mean, because growing up, my grandma used to always say, "Oh, that's the greatest thing since sliced bread number 2." And I was like, "Grandma, I didn't know you were such a wrestling
I know you're
fan.
a wrestling fan. I didn't know you like
Biscuits and
spanky.
gravy.
I didn't know you were a spanky guy, girl." Well, huh.
Oh yeah, well that's how you got here. Yeah, great.
Right.
So Ricochet wins. The funny thing now is everybody's pointing at the Money in the Bank briefcase, like
Mhm.
they're pointing at the WrestleMania signs.
God, I hate that. You know who the
Money in the
first
Bank.
person to ever point to the WrestleMania sign was? And I just found this out the other day. John Cena in 2008. It's all so pointing to the Mania sign's only been around since 2008.
That's kind of interesting.
Yeah,
Well, is that when they actually started first hanging the Mania sign,
probably.
like around the Rumble?
I probably. Can you imagine a WrestleMania 6 logo hanging at the Rumble
Right.
and
You know,
Hogan pointing to it?
I can imagine Vince like, damn it, why didn't I think about that years ago?
93 Yokozuna
It's
pointing to
pretty
the
much
sign.
free advertising. So here's the thing. We got 7 guys in the Money in the Bank ladder match. We've got last week we had Jake Paul.
Logan Paul.
Jake Paul.
Logan Paul added.
Logan Paul. Duh.
Who did it's crazy. Logan Paul wrestled Forbidden Door on Sunday, and now he's gonna be a Money in the Bank.
Well, yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, really?
What wasn't that Logan Paul? Or...
That was
No,
not-
that was all Fantasmo.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was his Japanese gimmick.
Yeah, but
Oh, I
No.
forgot. He's not allowed in Japan after that Forest incident.
no, he isn't.
Nope. No, he's not. Hey, remember when Byron Saxton? Remember when Matt Riddle got beat up by Gunther?
Yes,
Yes.
it did. It happened.
Kevin Owens doesn't care.
Kevin Owens does not care.
Does
You know,
not
Byron
care.
Saxton was like, "Hey Riddle, so what are you gonna do?" "Hey man, Gunther beat me up, man. I messed up my ankle, man."
I'm gonna have
Nobody
my
cares.
I'm gonna have my
I'm
daughter
really
pop.
happy you're gone.
I'm gonna have my daughter pop a cap in his ass with her gang buddies.
So one of my favorite times of the year.
Christmas?
Two of my favorite video packages that are done every year.
Rumble.
One of them is the Money in the Bank by the numbers.
There
video.
is a couple of people missing in that package of the Money in the Bank. There is a
And
couple
the
of
other
them
one is the
missing.
Royal Rumble stats. So
Oh,
they're,
yes.
they're all stats videos, and when they get updated every year, it's fantastic.
I
Yeah.
love the
What
Rumble
Shane
one.
is referring to is that Dean Ambrose
And CM
was-
Punk.
and CM Punk were
And
omitted.
Mr. Kennedy.
So that right there tells me that it's policy and not being individually petty.
Right.
I feel like it's
because if they're being, I mean,
Here's the thing.
Mr. Kennedy would be like, please put me in the video package.
Here's the thing, and it's not being petty because if I used to work for McDonald's and I go work for Burger King, I'm not going to expect McDonald's to make me employee of the month while I'm working for Burger King.
Correct.
You work for both of them.
So,
You know,
I
so,
get it.
Right.
And also, but however, to Shane's comment, when they showed the list of people that Roman Reigns had pinned on
They
his
did
road to
show
1,000
Punk.
days,
They
you
did
know,
show Brian.
they showed Daniel Bryan. They showed
showed
Moxley
Daniel
too,
Bryan.
right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they included everybody in that list. Which
The Money in the Bank?
They
No.
showed CM Punk too.
Yeah, they did.
So, that's just. I mean, WWE's going to
Well, yeah.
WWE.
Yeah, you can't
Vince
put
is
over,
going to Vince.
you can't put over the competition, but you can definitely bury them.
But one of the Money in the Bank was when the Shield was champion in all in one day. And that was Roman, Seth, and John Moxley.
That was great. That was
It was-
that was a good night.
That was a good night. Yes, it was.
There is nothing wrong with burying the competition every now and then.
It was like, ha.
Vince is like, well, do you have Moxley falling off the ladder and busting his head open? No, Vince,
Yes.
you don't. Fuck it, leave him off there.
Fuck 'em.
No, that was before his bleeding days. Come on now.
Well, it was
Did he
it
end up
was
bleeding last night?
it was in between.
No.
No, he didn't.
He didn't.
It
That's
was
some bullshit.
in between his bleeding days because he bled before WWE and he bled after WWE. He just didn't bleed in
Yeah, he bled a
WWE.
lot in CZW. Was it CZW?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Barely in WWE, but yes, CCW and.
I don't think he ever bled in WWE.
No. They were like, too much.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was there during the
No blood era.
era.
Yeah.
So
Which is a
Unless
shame.
you're Triple
no
H.
blood era. My bad.
Oh. Oh no, you're thinking of with Dusty book, the no colors era.
My bad. My bad.
Wow.
I don't want anyone to get the wrong idea.
Oh, that's gonna be on the news sites. Guy that interviewed Ryback said that WWE had a no colors era.
colored era.
No.
I said no color as a no
Where
blood.
is Cody Rhodes when you need him? God damn it.
It's like, I didn't end racism for you to come in here and talk about no colors.
Hey, so maybe one of you two can shed some light on this. What is this story about somebody stalking Ryback? And
bro,
I don't know.
So here's what the story is. This is like a legit thing. Like, this isn't
I get it.
Yeah, this isn't one of Ryback's fantasies.
I thought it was something else.
No, this isn't one of his fantasies. This is one of the few times it's actually legit. So apparently it's a guy. So apparently a long time ago, Ryback met this guy at the gym. They were kind of cool. Ryback started messing with this girl that the guy was friends with.
Oh shit!
And then the guy felt like Ryback gave him an evil eye in the gym. So he somehow, I don't see how people get backstage at WWE so easily. But I hear so many stories of people getting backstage at WWE. So this guy got backstage at WWE and tried to confront Ryback. You know, of course, Ryback had him kicked out. But he was continually threatening Ryback. But the big thing was now he called into Ryback's podcast and gave Ryback's address, told Ryback what time Ryback's mom leaves, told him what kind of car he has, and said he was going to kill him and his whole family.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and Ryback knows who this guy is. This is not just some random internet troll. This is someone that has actually gone backstage to confront Ryback. So the dude is certified crazy. So hopefully charges get pressed and this dude go, because that's scary and that's taking it real far.
That is scary.
Okay, this isn't like the Kevin and Bean thing, is it?
This isn't like Diamond Dallas Page, is it?
Like Diamond Dallas Page. What?
The Diamond Dallas Page was also a stalker.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
I mean,
maybe it is. Maybe it is DDP.
Wow.
Maybe Ryback won't do his yoga, and he's like, I'm going to kill you and your family for that. I don't know.
I'm sorry, y'all. I had to.
He's gonna appear in Ryback's living room and take the mask off, and it'll be DDP.
It's me. Bang.
It'd be Dexter Loomis.
Hey, and then Ryback's
in the back of his SUV.
Hey, it's gonna be DDP, and then Ryback's wife is gonna pin him and just completely kill the character.
Wow.
This is not storyline material. People.
No,
not
legit.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah,
and if it was, it would be horribly bad taste.
Right.
And,
which I mean, I can see Ryback doing something in horrible bad taste,
but not to this level.
No, not to this. I don't see it.
For those of you who do not remember, back in the 90s on KROQ out here in California, these two morning DJs, Kevin and Bean, hosted the show where they were encouraging people to call in and confess a crime. And this caller calls in and talks about how he killed his girlfriend over the weekend, et cetera, et cetera. And people were just like, oh my God, it was like this big shocking thing. And then it turned into an investigation. And at the end of it, you find out that these guys had paid a friend of theirs to call in and do it. It was all a big setup. But when the police got involved, they kept the story going like, oh, we don't know who it is. And we don't, this guy just called in and maybe he's in the Valley, maybe he's in LA. So there have been a few perpetuated cases.
The 90s were a weird time in radio. Everyone was trying to be Howard Stern.
Correct. Hey.
EW.
This is Sunday Center segment of the night. we had a sighting of his girl, Raquel Rodriguez.
Oh man.
Hey, for those of you who didn't pay attention, who weren't watching, who weren't there, on SmackDown, Shayna Baszler and Rowdy Ronda Rousey unified the WWE NXT, like WWE Women's Tag Team Championships and the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship. And by beating Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, are their names?
They got buried by Ronda and Shayna.
So the women's tag team belts have been unified across all brands. But Raquel Rodriguez was like, hey, we want a rematch because we never lost the belts because they got stripped. Her and Liv Morgan. Is that a missing person alert?
Yes, because my patience with Raquel Rodriguez is missing.
It's gone.
Is gone. It has not been seen for months.
Amber Alert buzz.
Why is she on my TV ever? Shouldn't she be at home taking care of fucking Gimp leg? Like, why is she on TV? Why is she on TV?
Liv Morgan is back.
Why?
And she's back in like
Why is
back
Morgan back?
You know how much a minute of TV time cost?
Yes.
A lot of fucking money. So why is it being spent on her?
There to get her get back.
They never should have won the belts.
No, they never should have.
I agree with you on that one.
She needs to be wrestling at the.
I agree with you on.
She needs to be wrestling at the fucking local
belts
VFW.
Belonged to Damage Control, and
Always.
we, the fans, got screwed in that endeavor.
Not once, but twice, but 3 times.
Yeah, well, all 3 times.
Anytime Raquel Rodriguez walks out that curtain, we the fans get screwed out of entertainment.
Every time Raquel Rodriguez out, we riot.
So anyway, Ronda and Shayna are going to defend the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships against Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan at Money in the Bank.
You know what I do when Raquel Rodriguez comes out?
Eat popcorn?
No.
Yes.
I paint a little stripe on my wall and I watch it dry.
Really?
Because that is more entertaining than a Raquel Rodriguez match.
You don't want to watch her do the Tejano bomb?
No, I don't want to. I don't want to watch her do anything. I want to watch her sit at home and not collect a paycheck.
So in your
universe, have got to like her a little bit.
Not even a tiny bit. Not even a little bit.
I imagine when Senator plays 2K, he sees Raquel on the card, and he's like, "Yeah, no, you're."
Look,
you're not
if there is a burning building with Raquel Rodriguez and Aubrey Edwards inside, I'm gonna go grab marshmallows.
Thank you for that.
Well, they might already be melted in the fire, but you have a chance. So.
Everybody loses in that case.
Yes, my camera is me watching everyone on the monitor.
Yes.
That is, as a matter of fact, I'll just do a
straight right here.
Okay, we'll do a. Well, I wanted to make sure bad blood gets.
How many Newports do you have?
Yeah.
You buy by the carton?
Don't worry about what I do.
Are you catching that semi that's headed to Jersey?
Hey,
they fall off the back of a truck. What can I say? I'm just really bad at. I'm just really bad at throwing stuff away.
I'm looking for some old bottles laying around there. I mean, Newports. I don't know what else you doing.
Drew,
and I got some orange drink in here.
Hey, Drew's in the chat.
Orange drink.
Yeah, he does watch it every once in a while.
So anyway,
you missed my Louis Vuitton wallet. You didn't catch that.
We had Ronda Rousey versus Raquel Rodriguez.
Puppet Blood is the real star. You're right.
Yeah, where is Puppet Blood? We need this cam back. Yeah.
I had to get too much of an echo. I couldn't figure out how to turn the sound off on the second screen.
Damn it.
And plus, he got kind of hungry and wanted to eat those Doritos triangles.
Yeah.
The only thing holding Puppet Blood up.
First of all, the Dorito Minis.
Doritos Minis.
The Cool Ranch. And I've had this thing for like 4 months because.
Wow.
You refuse to eat it?
No, I snackage. I do a little snackage during work.
We all do a little bit of snackage.
Those Pringles type cans are really good for holding like old chicken bones.
Why do you save your chicken bones?
Well, if you're eating Pringles and you have chicken wings,
Oh,
that's
okay.
good for putting the bones in there and just consolidating.
I thought you were like saving chicken wings for a special day or something. Just in case Armageddon comes, I need my.
These are my chicken wings for the end of the earth.
I guess I had to. I guess I exposed my little voodoo side gig there. You know,
right?
Oh, shit.
He's making Papa Shango necklaces on the black market.
Yeah, I'm doing the brother voodoo gimmick over here on the indie circuit.
Oh man,
you and about 50 other people.
Homie voodoo.
is Julian rebuilding a human body? Yes.
Julian rebuilding a human body made of chicken bones.
I can make puppets out of chicken bones. Make chicken puppet blood.
Hey, it's so he can reenact that scene in Home Alone where it makes it look like a bunch of people are in the house.
Yeah.
It's a good way not to get it's so you can drive in the carpool lane.
Does anybody, Shane, were you around for the Boiler Room Brawls?
I was at the very first ever Boiler Room Brawl.
Nah, I
you shut your mouth.
I was there.
I started watching wrestling in 2003, so I was late to the party.
Oh yeah, you're really late.
All right, so Finn Balor is coming to us live from an undisclosed location.
Oh my god, undisclosed.
Mick Foley gonna sue somebody.
And so he's talking about how
Have a nice day.
He, Rollins beat him for the title, how he was the first Universal Champion. He hurt himself and he was a demon. And, he's got this open wound about losing the championship and never getting it back. And, Rollins is just pouring salt in there and, people, blah, blah, blah. He's just really butthurt that Seth Rollins is just like, roasting them about
what he forgot to mention in that package?
Champion. So now he was like, Seth Rollins, I'm coming for you for the championship belt.
You know what he was missing in that promo? Finn Balor forgot to mention that God was the one who cost him a chance of winning that title again.
Well, I really do believe that one thing the wrestling is missing is one thing WWE is missing. Well, no, wrestling as a whole is the any given Sunday aspect of things. And that's just the idea that, let's say Dominic was like, hey, Gunther, I challenge you to a match. And Dominic gets in one lucky punch and 1, 2, 3. And even if Gunther kicks out at 3.005, Dominic still wins. It's these once in a lifetime, on the fly, oh my God, I can't believe he won moments that we haven't seen in a while. And when that person has the belt and they're constantly on the road. That was actually kind of one of the fun aspects of the 24/7 rule for the Hardcore Championship, because Crash Holly was always on the run, trying not to get hit.
He was sleeping everywhere.
And so for Finn Balor to and not that it wouldn't be unbelievable, but for Finn Balor to beat Seth Rollins wouldn't be a bad thing, because I do believe that it keeps the title relevant. It doesn't make Seth weak, and definitely Finn's had a lot of backstory to make him strong. So, shit, why not?
I agree.
Shane?
I agree on that.
Or do you like singing the oh?
I don't know what it is with the music entries these days, but I do like singing along with the entrances.
I'm becoming.
Exactly.
Sinner, who's your pick for? Oh, wait a minute. Are we doing predictions for this weekend?
I believe
it's me and Bad Blood, but he ain't here.
You and Bad Blood for this weekend.
Well, I need
Saturday.
to get the card together so
yes,
I can
do.
And I'm gonna
get the
win.
Scorecard finished up, and everybody.
I should have won at AEW Forbidden Door, but what the fuck ever.
You counted a match that didn't even happen.
When by any means necessary, damn it.
Oh, wow. You know what was 16 years ago today?
What?
What?
The last time ever Chris Benoit's name was mentioned on WWE
Yeah,
programming.
and that's why Will Ospreay used the crossface.
Where did? Okay.
What?
Sorry, pup. We're not going outside.
That's why Will Ospreay used the crossface?
Yes.
I
I was hurt. Well, I was told.
I don't think that's why
I
at
don't
all.
think that's it, but okay.
I don't think that's it either. Did you guys watch the scrum last night after the
I did
pay-per-view?
not.
I did.
Will Ospreay was like, am I going to get in trouble for that, Tony, for what I did to the flag? And Tony's like, I don't think so. I don't know.
The nut flag.
This is in America.
Right.
America.
And then Jericho hit some reporter in the face with a bottle.
What?
So Jericho interrupted Steen and Darby. And he went on like his old lady ran.
Okay.
And then he grabbed a water bottle from the table, threw it up and smacked it with the bat. And it fucking zoomed and hit a fucking reporter right in the face.
Wow.
Like it busted the reporter open.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, he was bleeding.
Jericho.
Tony was like, and then dude, Tony Khan is so fucking awkward. Because so this Wednesday we're getting Chris Jericho and Sammy versus Sting and Darby.
Oh my
and
God.
A tornado no DQ match. So and Tony Khan, he's like, make the match, Tony. And Tony Khan's like, Chris, that is unacceptable. Go, leave. Okay, I'll make the match. Just leave. Like, no fucking emotion at all. And then he's like, are you okay? We'll have a doctor take a look at you, to the reporter.
Oh,
You want
you're
some
right.
water?
Yeah,
Like he seems so fucking like
You like some
he,
water?
he
You
was
okay?
trying. It's like he was trying to act pissed, but it's the same reaction as he has to everything. So I don't.
Correct.
Which is weird. He's got to be the most awkward fucking person I've ever seen on TV.
Well, of course.
Maybe he didn't have his vitamins that day.
I personally, and this is not being funny. This is not derogatory, but I honestly believe that he is on the spectrum.
No, no. I can totally see that.
Yeah, like, and not in derog. I mean, because there's plenty of people that are very successful.
Oh, Drew wants a link.
Link these nuts, Drew.
Yeah, Julius, send Drew the link. God damn it.
God
damn it.
Drew. I don't have
God
Drew.
damn it. Do it now.
I'm not friends with Drew on my page.
I'm not friends with Drew.
Wow. No. I mean, on Facebook, I'm not friends with him because I don't want him like.
Well, keeping
you don't want him blowing you up.
I don't want him pleasuring himself to my pictures.
Oh shit! You're keeping
That
the views
is
alive.
damn funny.
Kayfabe.
Yeah, so I mean, but honestly, I feel like Tony Khan is just that, or he's very awkward. He's just a very awkward.
He was just very
person.
awkward.
But you know what? I mean, with as much money as he had, he probably grew up not really around people. Because when you have money like that, it's hard to know who's around you because they want to be
and
around you.
Friend too.
And who's around you just because you have money. So he's probably limited in his engagements in the real world, so to say. That, and when your family has that much money and you're a kid, you become a target for, ransom and stuff like that. So he's probably real sheltered as a kid.
Oh, come on, Dad. I want to go on that submarine ride to the Titanic.
Right. I mean, he did go to some ECW events. So
no, Tony, you can't go.
You can't go on the submarine.
Go to the Jaguars game like a good boy. Oh,
right.
Dad.
Well, Dad, I want to own the wrestling company.
Well, he should be happy to not go into Titanic.
Yeah, he should.
Was the Jaguars even around when he was a kid?
I
don't think so.
When did the Jaguars become a team?
The Jaguars? The Jaguars?
Oh, they were established in November of 1993, so 29 years ago. How old is Tony Khan?
Wow.
How old?
Gotta be like late 30s.
He was born in 82, so he's 40.
Oh.
So yeah, he's around. He was 9 but I don't think his dad didn't buy the company.
I don't like that. Later. I'm the same age as freaking the Jaguars.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so his
that.
dad didn't own the Jaguars until 2011.
And then
Is
that was
that a
like,
good thing or a bad thing?
son, you only get allowances every
Oh no, I
week.
was just trying to see if he grew up around it. I mean, he grew up rich, of course, but his dad didn't know money. Then.
Of course.
His
Well,
dad made
Dad-
all his money with automotive manufacturing.
Oh, did he own like AC Delco or something?
Probably.
Flexing Gate.
Never heard of him. What'd they do?
Oh no, that's where he worked at. In 1980 he bought Flexing Gate from his former employer, bringing
Oh.
Bumper Works into the fold. Oh, they made bumpers for the big 3 automakers.
Oh, okay. I can see that then. So, Drew, did you watch Monday Night Raw tonight?
You know, Drew, come on now.
Come on now.
Yeah, come on now.
We know he watched. He
Had to
watched.
ask,
He
man,
watched
had
it
to
just.
ask.
He watched it just for the Raquel match.
So,
the
Drew, are you
Raquel.
looking forward to Money in the Bank? I mean, this was the go-home show for Money in the Bank. Are you going to be joining the premium live event this Saturday? As we do a watch-along?
And Drew will be the host.
You literally have a Money in the Bank suitcase. Oh no, that's Julian. Never mind.
Yeah, that's
Julian has
Julian.
that. Yeah. I'll think about it.
It's
Julian's
gonna
going to
be
be
a
the
special
host
time.
of that.
12 noon Pacific, 3 o'clock Eastern.
Maybe because it's in the afternoon.
At least
Wait, what's the
whole
date?
evening
It's
open.
July what? 1st?
July 1st.
July 1st.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
I
This
gotta.
Saturday.
I should be back by then because I gotta go set up at the flea market.
Holy
Set up
shit, this is
Saturday.
like extended weekend for everybody, isn't it?
Yeah.
No,
Then
because I work Monday. Oh, here I work on. Let's see, what is it? The 3rd. So I work the 3rd, and then I'm off the 4th, and then I'm back the 5th. So it ain't an extended weekend for me.
I work,
right.
I'll be back.
But I get paid
I-
for the holiday, so that's cool.
Technically, it's an extended
Oh.
weekend for me. But
Yeah, I think it's
the
extended for us, too.
Department of Education summer school starts on July 5th.
Ew, summer school?
Are you a
Ew.
teacher?
You could say that.
Who
I
the
guess.
fuck would trust you to lead the next generation of our country?
I don't
Gen-
actually
God
teach,
damn it.
but
Let's
it's
keep it like that.
so you can hide your children. Okay.
Thank
I'm
God.
gonna
I
teach
was,
them.
I was scared. I was about to pull them out of public school and
I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
Trust me,
I
you'd
could
rather
see-
pull them out of public school anyway.
I could see Drew teaching like Shakespeare or something.
Oh, yeah.
God.
I did
To
want to be an
be
English teacher at
or
one
not
point.
to
Funny
be.
enough.
To be
Hey,
or not to be.
Instead of teaching them Shakespeare plays, we'll be teaching them Max Caster raps.
Yes.
It might
Yeah,
be better
no,
than half the
listen.
shit they have to read now. So
I can see Drew being that cool teacher that everyone likes.
You know, draw the parallels between the Shakespearean plays and professional wrestling and the hero's journey and all that.
He's
I
like, all
have
right,
to, in kayfabe, be a teacher because RJ City called me a teacher once.
Kayfabe.
kayfabe, RJ
He's a
City.
dude in kayfabe.
Okay, babe.
Were you guys wearing clothes when he called you that?
Hi,
Actually, it was a cameo that somebody
Oh.
paid
Uh,
to roast me, and boy, was that a long roast, and it was hilarious.
well, no, I didn't. That did sound wrong. Me saying was there clothes on because RJ City used to do that copy in his underwear
He still
every
does that.
morning. Does he still do it?
Yeah.
Of course you would know. Fucking pervert.
I don't watch it.
Down one hand in the house, and now he's got to watch RJ City.
Listen, I don't want to be friends with you on Facebook, not
Damn.
because I'm going to pleasure myself to your
Okay.
photos, but I don't want you to pleasure yourself to my husband. Okay. So
Okay, now that is a possibility.
That's a possibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a possibility.
Julian's like, where's bad blood?
It's a
Outright.
50-50
Okay.
chance of that happening.
So speaking of pleasuring people,
Speaking of
Be-
pleasure,
sucking ass.
Speaking of sucking ass,
No, really. Speaking of sucking ass,
We already
Finn
talked about
Balor-
Raquel. Oh.
Finn Balor attacked Seth
Seth
Rollins in the
Rollins.
ring, and one of just the worst in-ring attacks I've ever seen.
yeah,
He couldn't even get it right. He ends up getting thrown out the ring, and I was like, what was it? Like he threw in a chair, came to hit him with the chair, couldn't hit him with the chair, ends up getting tossed. They were tussling, just grabbing each other and tussling and manhandling each other in the ring.
They were touching
But he
each
just
other.
he couldn't hit him with his chair. He tried twice, and I was like, "Well, fucking dude, why don't you just stop? Quit doing this shit."
They were
Yeah,
two fists as one man.
It was a puppet show, man. It was
Two
a
comes
puppet show.
1 min.
But they ended up outside the ring, and Seth Rollins ended up
blood
getting
show.
his ribs injured. And then, of course, the announcers are there to help tell the story and go, "Well, Seth Rollins did say he wasn't feeling 100%."
Why is it feeling 100% now?
Yeah, okay. So he wasn't feeling
Sure,
100%.
sure.
Now
Hey, I
he's
have a
injured.
question.
What?
Yes.
Has the little Irish man and Corey Graves gotten better as a commentary team?
No.
Corey Graves. But, the other one, kind of.
Well, Corey's
So
been
since
doing
you
it for
mentioned
years.
When the
Forgot
show
his name.
started and he
What's the
started talking, I was like, "Oh, is that Sheamus?" No, it's not.
What's the other guy's name?
Kevin something. Patrick Smith. Yeah, it's Patrick Smith.
Oh yeah, because Kevin Owens calls him Kevin Kirkpatrick or whatever the other dude's name was. He used to be a commentator.
He
I
used to be
see.
a
Like
soccer-
I miss. I should go and watch things of people that I actually genuinely enjoy
Dude,
watching.
Kevin
Like Kevin
Owens.
Owens.
Kevin Owens' new character where he's just like
breaks the fourth wall.
flabbergasted. He's flabbergasted by everything. Like he's just fucking.
Motherfucker.
He's a loose cannon.
He's easily triggered. Is the greatest fucking thing happening on Raw right now.
I love it.
It's fucking amazing.
Isn't it supposed to be Cody the best thing happening on this?
Yeah.
Nah.
No,
he
Cody
and the
Cody
racism,
has
that
kind of
already
been
happened.
backburnered a little bit. They're
What a
building him
surprise.
back up.
Congratulations, Cody.
You gotta watch Money in the Bank. It's a bloodline civil war.
Dude,
Yeah, Bloodline Civil War.
Cody's currently in a feud with one of the hottest heels in WWE.
Ex-con Dom.
Ex-con Dom.
Oh, that's right.
And
'Cause,
Ex-con Dom is going to win.
whenever Dom is stomping someone,
Don
he
and
says,
Don.
that's how they do it in the yard.
I have a
said
feeling
you're gonna eat your cornbread.
You go eat
I
that.
have a feeling that Dominic and Cody's going to open the show and Brock Lesnar is going to interfere.
Oh my god! You
Of
know what
course.
needs to happen
Brock has got to come out.
Yeah.
when the referee is searching them at the beginning of the match. He needs to just find like a bunch of shanks and shit on top.
That would be funny. I would
That'd be
enjoy
fucking
that.
great. I don't know why they haven't done that yet. That needs to be done.
Maybe they're saving it for like a
They're saving it
really good. Maybe it'll be his WrestleMania moment. Who knows?
Maybe.
against his father again.
Wait, have you ever seen the video of where Mick Foley wanted to join the Judgment Day?
Yes, I have.
You have not.
No.
It's
What?
very funny.
Oh my
Are
god!
we about to watch it on your monitor?
We gotta
we
watch.
are.
Yeah, we gotta watch it. Hold up.
I don't know if we can stream it. But
No,
we'll
this
watch it later.
isn't copywritten. This isn't a WWE thing. Foley did it on
It's
his
a
own
Mick Foley
personal.
thing.
Yeah, he did it on his own personal.
So Mick Foley, please don't copyright us.
Foley's pod. He's not going to.
We love you, Foley.
My name is Mick Foley. I'm
Oh, he's wearing a purple shirt.
the newest member of Judgment Day. This is a video resume. I bring to the table 40 years of wrestling.
True.
I'm known as the king of the death match.
Yep.
Does he have a tear tattoo?
WWE
Yes.
champion, 2 terms, top of the New York Times bestseller list. Most importantly for the task at hand, like Dominic Mysterio, have done hard time. I know I may not seem like the perfect candidate. After all, I do not have the strength of a Rhea Ripley, the coolness and abdominal
This is
development
great.
of Finn Balor, the leadership
man.
skills and mysterious aura of Damian Priest, or
This is
the
great.
athleticism of Dominic Mysterio. But I do have a unique
Athleticism of
set of
Dominic
Henderson
talents and
here every
skills.
time.
He keeps adding tears.
Yeah.
The Judgment Day. I've been thrown off the top of a massive cell structure twice.
He has it more.
I have set
one
myself
night.
and Terry
Oh
Funk
my.
on fire on multiple occasions. But most of all, I've got grit.
Wait, Dad, isn't that Edge's line? Also, what's all the stupid stuff on your face?
Hey, man.
Each tier represents a soul I'm responsible for taking.
So
Okay.
Before you leave, can you draw a few more of these on my face?
Utter disrespect.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you for the following.
I humbly submit myself for a position in your wonderful
hello,
group.
Rod.
I promise to bring a wholesome energy and
Healthy.
presence
Unexpected. Thanks for following
to your
us.
already thriving
Make
organization.
sure to subscribe. Look how easy it is.
And Judgment Day, one more thing. Have a nice day.
I love Mick Foley.
Utter disrespected.
Oh,
Thank you
Mick
for
is
the
damn
following.
funny.
Mick is great.
Honestly, he'll be great for the Judgment Day.
I'm really surprised he didn't show the video of him getting speared to that flaming table by Edge.
Oh God.
Oh yes, they did.
WrestleMania moment.
WrestleMania
WrestleMania.
moment. Speaking of WrestleMania moments,
Speaking of such
Tommaso
ass.
Ciampa came back last week.
Yes. And beat the
He's back
Miz.
again this week, and he's saying, I should have listened to those people, and they told me not to trust the Miz, because when I was out injured for 275 days, he didn't call me one time. It's kind of funny when people go out injured and they talk about people didn't call them, people didn't send them cards, people
Not
didn't.
even Johnny Gargano, his best friend.
He didn't say anything about Johnny Gargano.
He
Exactly.
did not. Now remember a few weeks ago, or maybe even over a month ago, when the Way first got back together, who have all disappeared now somewhere.
For some reason.
They're with Austin Theory on like some enchanted island or something, or Epstein Island or something.
No, they're at the orphanage with Ezekiel and El Generico.
Maybe. But they were teasing that he was coming. And which they're most likely talking about a Tommaso Ciampa because everyone but Johnny was the only one excited. So, but it's looking like they kind of just quietly dropped the Way.
They dropped the ball.
And because last week WWE was in Cleveland, and not have Johnny Gargano in Cleveland did not make sense.
Well, wait, but hasn't the Way not been a thing since Johnny
they got back
to the main roster?
They got back together. They got back together for like 2 weeks.
And then that's it.
When Indy first came up, because everyone was on the same brand.
Did Indy actually come up to?
She hasn't. She hasn't done anything on the brand.
Now I think Dexter Lumis came down to NXT and carried her away.
No, remember she was drafted in the draft.
Yes, she was.
She was the NXT Women's Champion, but she relinquished the title when she got drafted.
Technically, she got injured.
Injured.
So I don't know. There's talks about roster cuts coming in early July. So we may be seeing because the sell with Endeavor is going to be finalized in August. So they're going to try to cut some costs in July to make the company, not Endeavor, because they don't have control over anything yet. WWE, Nick Khan, and all them are going to make some cuts in July because they want that bottom line, that bottom dollar to look really good when the sell finalizes, so the stocks will go up. So,
well, what's funny is that unlike other companies, so in professional wrestling, whenever they do these roster cuts, the people that they cut, are not there. Those salaries are not going to have the larger impact that you want to have on your bottom line to make you attractive. Also, when companies do layoffs, a lot of times when they do these layoffs and they cut people, it's not just that $50,000 or $100,000 salary. It's the cost of insurance and payroll and everything else that goes along with it that they're also reducing. Right. And so when they do that, it's like it's not just $100,000 salary. It's actually like $150,000, whatever it costs to have this person working for you. But WWE has independent contractors.
Right.
And at the same time, a lot of these people are selling enough merch where the sale of their merch will offset the cost of them being there. So they're actually a net positive. So cutting some of these people actually just doesn't really make sense. So if you're going to cut salaries, cut half of Vince's. Right. Reduce Vince's salary by 20%.
Well, here's the thing. Also,
Vince will say one thing to that comment.
Oh, look who's back!
No.
No.
So
No.
what? How does he get a new toy every week?
No.
So
Where's mine?
and here's the thing. Also, when someone gets cut, they still get paid for 90 days.
Yeah, they're gonna
During
get
that 90-day no
non-compete clause.
compete clause. I mean, well, 30 if you're NXT, 90 if you're main roster. You
Correct.
still get paid for that time. So,
Hey, I just want to tell you guys the podcast thing was really great. We made a lot of cool contacts. I will talk to you guys later on about it, but you guys are running the show tonight. You guys are doing a fucking great job. I did tune in
thank
a
you.
little bit earlier to watch you guys. You guys fucking kick ass.
Yeah, we did.
except for
Ryback wants to be on our
Center.
show every week now.
I think this I would say is the best show we've ever done. I'm not saying it's because you were gone, but there's only one way to test that.
Perfect.
Puppet
I
blood.
Puppet Blood has been carrying this show. on
Okay, so
me.
I
yeah.
laughed a little bit when I saw Puppet Blood pop up. I said, "This motherfucker." I looked over at the mod. I'm like, "This motherfucker."
You know what? When Bad Blood isn't on the show, Puppet Blood needs to have his own camera on him.
He
we
does.
we
He
did
did.
have that
He did
for
at
a
the beginning.
minute.
Yeah, he did. He had his own camera.
Oh, he
Oh.
did?
Yeah.
You gotta figure out how to mute it.
I
Yeah,
miss all the
yeah,
good stuff.
I got too much of an echo though in my headphones from it.
All right, so I understand Raw was kick ass. I'm gonna go watch it.
It was alright.
What? You didn't watch it?
You know what? We
I
had
was
the
doing podcast stuff. I was building our
Dude, you,
business.
you missed
We
out
had-
on Dominic Mysterio versus Tozawa,
Yeah, you missed
which
that.
was actually a good match.
It was really
No.
good.
and we had the biggest debut in Raw history tonight.
Carmelo Hayes.
Yeah.
No.
Pharaoh?
Pharaoh Road.
Pharaoh! I knew you'd come.
Oh Jesus Christ! Anyway, you guys kick ass.
Well, you're not
Thank
going
you
to tell
very much.
him that Ryback made a huge return and mentioned Roundtable Pro Wrestling.
now I'm
Podcast?
definitely
I was
leaving.
gonna
Now,
say
hey,
that.
I will say this about that Ryback.
Right, look,
Bye.
Ryback returned on Raw, and he's like, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for the Roundtable
Oh,
Pro
thank
Wrestling
Thank God
podcast.
he's gone.
on
Oh,
Twitch.
shit. All right,
Yeah.
now the real stars are
Just
here.
like a
Shit.
nosy parent has to check in on us. What's
Yeah.
the smell? Why does it smell like skunk up here?
What's that smell? Dookie.
The greatest cinematic masterpiece ever created. No
Yeah.
holds barred. What do we have next? Where are we at?
Are we almost in the main
We
event?
had Gunther versus Sami Zayn,
Decent match.
Yeah.
which was a very good match that I thought Sami Zayn should have lost. By the way,
Kevin Owens on commentary.
Gunther was not applying himself, but yeah,
Sammy's
Kevin
chest
Owens
got
on commentary
flatly
was
close to Kingston.
hilarious. Actually, the funny part was backstage when Gunther and Kaiser, not so say, Kaiser, what's his name?
Oh,
Giovanni Vinci.
no, he's the one he wasn't in that segment.
Yeah, Giovanni Vinci's the bald one. Kaiser,
Kaiser Permanente.
yeah. They were backstage talking, and all of a sudden Sammy and Kevin roll up.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Ludwig Kaiser.
Oh, look at your pussy.
And they come up and start talking to him. He's like, no, you guys get out of here. He's like, oh, I don't like when people do it to you. Huh?
Right. I popped for that. That was great.
No, here we are. No, you don't like when people do it to you. So,
And I liked when Sammy clanged the titles together.
yeah, clank. You know what? It's funny, though. Whenever he clanks them together, they sound really plastic.
They
Right.
I'm
do.
afraid they're going to break.
Ugh.
It's like clack, and I go, the
Shit.
cheap
You know what?
ones.
He would have made a better noise if he would have unvelcroed it.
Ooh. So there's a point where Gunther, well, first of all, Gunther was chopping the shit out of Sammy.
And
There's
his
a point
shots
where he
might
has
be
him in
like
a rear
Kofi
naked
Kingston.
choke, and I don't know how or why Sammy just didn't pass out or die. But anyway, he reversed into Blue Thunder Bomb, and we got a 1, 2, 3.
It was a great match.
Did it make sense for Sammy to beat Gunther?
No.
That's some Jungle Boy booking right there.
Yes,
Whoa,
it
whoa,
is.
whoa.
Julian,
Not
don't be
bad,
disrespecting your new favorite wrestler. Come on now.
So next we got I didn't know Carmelo was going to be facing Finn Balor tonight. I was
I didn't either.
totally hyped for this match.
Oh yeah.
And then we got the
Yeah, Carmelo was on Raw.
Oh shit!
It didn't
Yeah.
live up to what I expected, though.
It was what I expected for
Casual.
Raw.
for a Raw so if you remember when okay, this is a really bad example. So when Karrion Kross came up for his match against Jeff Hardy,
Yeah.
so it was way better than that. But what I'm saying
Right.
is, it wasn't exactly the match you'd expect from the champion. You're not going to get like 20 minutes or 30 minutes or anything.
Here's my thing.
Yeah.
If the talk is true about them wanting to make NXT like the third brand again, if they're gonna fucking pile onto that dead dog again, then you shouldn't have your world champion on a brand you're trying to build up as a big major 3 lose
Yes.
on your big. I mean, you could have had Seth Rollins interferes, match gets thrown out, Judgment Day gets involved, big smog.
Sure.
You don't have your champion on the brand
Trick
you're
Williams
trying to
could have
build.
interfered. something.
Right. You don't have your champion on the brand you're trying to make look legitimate.
Correct.
Get beat on your biggest show of the week.
Nope, I agree with that. So
That dog toy behind you is popping me. That's just funny.
Finn getting the win going into Money in the Bank is one thing, which probably means he's going to lose at Money in the Bank.
Oh, yeah.
But Carmelo, again, non-title. The fact that it was a non-title match, he knew that Carmelo wasn't going to win. So,
I mean, because if you look at last time they tried to build NXT as a third brand, when they had him in Survivor Series, they actually gave him some wins and they made him look legitimate.
Yeah.
Legitimate. Now this time it's like, oh well, it didn't work by making them look legitimate, so let's have their champion get beat on our show.
Dude, so here's the thing: NXT was doing fine as their own quote unquote third brand back when they were having those takeovers that were kicking the shit out of the other pay-per-views that they came on before on the same weekends. So like whenever they had an NXT Stand and Deliver or whatever, and then or War Games, it was always better than the main roster pay-per-view.
Oh yeah,
that was that same weekend.
That's because NXT used to be treated like an indie company.
Yeah.
And once they started treating it like a WWE third brand is when it lost a lot of its luster.
And then also
eventually when AEW came around.
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
Yeah.
Yeah, Vince, for some reason, WWE was like, well, this is working really well for NXT. So let's change everything about it.
Yeah, let's not do it anymore.
Right. Which I think part of it is it wasn't a Vince creation.
Exactly.
That's why.
So he was like, oh, nope, can't do that.
Can't do it.
I mean, look at, when Sting came in, how they dropped the ball on that. It's not a Vince creation.
And Vince wants to ruin everything that Triple H touched.
Did much better with AJ Styles.
Oh, yeah. Right. Well, you know what? Because
for some reason.
But here's the thing with AJ Styles. He was as good as Impact was at one time, it was never really competition. They never had the numbers.
Oh, yeah, you're true that.
So a very small section of the WWE audience knew who AJ Styles was. So Vince was able to take him and be like, oh, yep, this is mine. I made this.
I made a new star.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's the kind of difference. And even then, I mean, AJ, it was very stop and go with AJ for the first year. I mean, because
especially because the back
if we forget, don't forget that AJ Styles' debut was Roman Reigns' face. So
yeah,
they only cared about showing Roman Reigns' reaction to AJ coming out.
Right, and that, I mean, and after he debuted, he was stuck in a nothing feud with Chris Jericho going into WrestleMania
for some reason.
So
Y2AJ.
That was kind of the
Y2AJ. Never forget.
That was kind of the Jericho is one of those people. It was either Jericho or Kane or there's these certain people you had to wrestle in order to kind of make your way through the roster.
Ziggler just makes people look
good. At least it wasn't Jerry Lawler. So
that would have been great. AJ versus Lawler at Mania.
Power driver on AJ Styles. My God.
The King wins with that Memphis fist drop.
Horrible. Yeah, speaking of horrible, no, just kidding. So Cody Rhodes had his in the main event, no less. They wouldn't give us Finn versus Carmelo was the main event, but they gave us the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest as the main event.
Because whoa,
Damian Priest in the kind of off-branded, different color scheme, Judgment Day colors.
He did not order out of the Judgment Day
Yeah,
officially
no,
He was
approved
wearing like the
catalog.
lighter. He's wearing the babyface purple, not the heel Judgment Day purple.
So are we seeing a split in the Judgment Day coming?
I
no,
don't
I
know.
don't want
Maybe
this
we
to split.
are.
When's the last time Damian Priest won a match?
Exactly.
He lost to Bad Bunny.
I was gonna say, yeah.
He hasn't won a match since then.
Hmm.
He wasn't even on Mania.
Maybe
What does the Chew Toy have to say?
maybe Finn Balor will have to discipline him for
There's stuff.
not holding up his end of the bargain.
Yeah. I mean that I mean it looks like they're kind of doing the Damian Priest keeps failing with the task
Well,
he's being given.
But the funny thing is, so he keeps failing, but he kept on doing this whole, "Hey Finn, you guys stay in the back. I want to do this myself," kind of
Right.
thing.
What you do?
Like trying to be a baby face, which didn't work out for him. by the
No,
way.
because then Savio and Carlito show up and it's the baby faces cheating.
So this time, actually,
I agree with
Dominic
you,
and Mommy came out, and even with their interference, he couldn't win this match. Cody hit a Cody cutter and a crossroads, and got the uno, dos, tres.
Bring me your toy. Bring me your toy.
And the Bellator.
Oh man! I just saw this really funny picture that WWE India tweeted out.
Was it Jinder Mahal?
Oh,
No,
yeah.
actually, it's
He's running the Twitter account.
it's of the person we're talking about right now, Damian Priest.
Okay.
Priest
Oh, is that the toy?
This used to be Lamb Chop.
Oh,
My
poor
dog
Lamb
has
Chop.
killed Lamb Chop.
Oh.
This is
man.
gay Lamb Chop.
I'm posting it
Fried
in the
Lamb Chop.
Facebook chat,
Now I gotta open Facebook. God,
Ew.
All right.
and just
You
tell me
ex-
what that looks like.
you expect so much out of me. What the fuck? What
Wait,
is he?
what the hell?
Why does he have a penis in the shape of himself?
It's a penis priest.
It's his little Damien.
Wow. The Archer of Infamy. All right.
Priest penis.
Oh boy. Why did that happen?
It has arms and everything.
Yes.
Yeah, I just had to. Wait, Sinner, I thought you didn't have a Twitter.
Who said I didn't have a Twitter?
Yeah, who said you didn't have a Twitter?
I
Yeah.
don't follow you on Twitter.
I followed you on Twitter. Jeez,
Will
unbelievable.
you guys just go ahead and
Did?
get this thing over with?
Yeah, well, you just like
Jeez.
kiss and make up. Good lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
probably
will
because
never kiss him.
I'm not as
Just
Sunday.
get all the
sinner
fraudage
there.
already, will you?
We can make
Sorry,
we can make sweet love to the sound of dog toys squeaking.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I am not Leo Rush's twin.
As on a
Oh man.
as Scott Hall said, we can do it on a bearskin rug. Have you ever heard that
nah.
story
I have not.
when Vince McMahon was first pitching Scott Hall on him versus Goldust? And Scott Hall's like, I don't know, Vince. Like, I got kids. I'm kind of uncomfortable with like the homosexual undertones of it. He's like, well, let me tell you about my first gay experience. And Scott was like, you mean like compared to your most recent? Like you and Warrior on a bearskin rug? Like what's going on here?
Oh.
That's funny.
So Vince has had at least one gay experience in his life,
So we can't call him homophobic.
which explains a lot about his booking.
Yeah.
And Shawn
two if you
Michaels.
include that mustache and the dye job.
Put your in the private chat because I don't. Did I follow you back?
No, you didn't, you son of a
Wow,
bitch.
Drew horrible.
You know that guy that I included in my post called
El Stoner
El
Wrestle.
Stoner.
El Stoner.
That's him.
Man, that guy.
That guy.
Oh,
right
you're
there.
El Stoner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it, Drew.
The Kane of Mary Jane.
It's funny because I was gonna say as a joke, oh, you must be El Stoner then.
Yeah. Which is, well, I'm not going to break it.
Ta-da!
Which I don't smoke weed at all, but
The Aristocrats.
yeah. Oh, the best movie ever.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of your cover photo, however.
The-
But that's
the-
I have a couple of friends who A, didn't get it, and B, never thought it was funny. I was cracking up. We're the Aristocrats.
We are the Oh, I do need to change that cover photo.
fat, ugly face.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah. So the main event, Cody versus Dominic.
I
Kilo
thought
takes the match.
Damien-
Cody's like, you evil heels.
I thought
And
Damien
Dominic's
had a
like, I'll
chance.
see you at Money in the
I did
Bank,
too.
Cody.
Because Cody's been losing a lot. No, he's been winning. What am I saying?
Hey, just letting y'all know, Dominic's not losing.
No, he's not losing at all.
Dom is going straight to the pay window
Dominic.
at Money in the Bank.
I want Dominic to win, and I want Dominic just to kind of awful promo on Pharaoh. That's what I want.
Dominic going straight to the pay window, baby.
He's like,
The pay
my
window,
dad
baby."
never got me a dog, and that's why I hate him.
You give me a sweet Sapphire, baby. Why didn't he name his dog Sapphire?
Wow, he named it
Pharaoh's
Pharaoh.
a pretty name for a dog, and Pharaoh's a beautiful dog.
Ooh, what if WWE signs Brandy Rhodes
No, please.
and
God,
makes
I hope
her
No.
sweet Brandy
Shut up.
Sapphire?
No.
Shut up, sinner.
I'm just
No.
a common woman.
Okay.
And
so,
then Cody's gonna start wearing polka dots every
Yes,
week.
please.
so hey, everybody, if you haven't subscribed, please do
Yes,
subscribe.
please do.
Yes.
Hit got Amazon Prime, you can do it for free.
We got a lot of shit coming up.
Follow us on Twitch, follow us on Instagram, follow us on Facebook,
And we got a
follow us
Discord.
on YouTube,
Here-
follow us on all the platforms.
So here's the
If you
thing.
want to
If
support the stream with a free subscription, it's super easy. Just link your Amazon Prime account.
Yep.
he's just reading that. He's reading that
I
right off
am.
the screen. So here's the thing. If you subscribe, we now have a Discord
We
where
do.
we will be showing the pay-per-views on Discord.
We also
so
want
give us a
everyone to go
follow.
to Discord to hang
Are
out.
you supposed to
Yes.
say that out loud?
I think so. For our subscribers only, though. You got to be a subscriber to join us for that.
And also
Kayfabe,
look at the community.
kayfabe.
Kayfabe.
But come join us on Discord, talk with us, bullshit
Hang
with
out.
us,
I'm doing nothing illegal, so
Talk-
don't come after me.
talk about Drew's pussy that likes to jump up on his
Wow.
face.
Okay.
Drew's pussy or something. I don't know.
Talk about
Talk
dead
about-
lamb chop. Talk about puppet blood.
Yeah.
Talk about my husband's actually going to go to Death Before Dishonor with me.
I saw
Ooh.
that. That's what. Where's Death Before Dishonor this year?
It's in New Jersey.
New
Okay.
Jersey.
At the where is it? It's at the. I have it here. Where the fuck is it?
Obviously, you don't if you're looking for it.
It's at the Cure Insurance Arena in Trenton.
Insurance.
Cure
Cure
Insurance.
Cure Insurance Arena in Trenton, New Jersey.
Yes, that's
Hmm.
Trenton, New Jersey. I wonder where that is.
Never heard of 'em.
It's in New Jersey.
That it is.
It's in New Jersey. That's what you gotta know.
I may. I'll have to see how far that is from me because I may go to that.
New Jersey.
New Jersey. I want to go to New
New
Jersey
Jersey.
anyways because I want to go to Kevin Smith's new theater up there.
Ooh.
It's only a 6-hour ride from me. Or yeah,
Oh.
6-hour drive
Wow.
from me.
Wow.
That ain't bad at all.
I wish I had a car.
I prefer driving. I drove to Dallas for WrestleMania. I didn't fly. Fuck that.
That's not bad.
Oh, I don't like.
No.
I haven't flown since like
Don't.
2006.
I hate flying. I am so. I have to take a Xanax before the plane takes off, so I fall asleep on the plane. Before I make sure I fall asleep before the plane takes off and wake up after it lands.
I was gonna say, I hope you're not taking that Xanax before you hop behind the wheel of the car.
I'm not afraid.
Oh
of
yeah, I
flying.
take that. I take. Well, I don't want to be awake while I'm driving either. So.
Well, if you're driving through the panhandle of Oklahoma or in Texas,
Yeah, Right. That's
Same
oh
thing.
my
I'll be
dude.
dead on the road.
Driving when my first year going to Cauliflower Alley Club, I drove to Vegas, which is like a day and a half drive for me. And going through fucking Texas and Oklahoma was fucking awful.
Yeah.
It's like all there was windmills. Like if I run out of gas, I am screwed here.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
So
Like running through a cornfield backwards naked.
It's gonna be some deliverance shit right there.
yeah.
Lots of banjos playing.
That's why I'm glad Mania is in Philadelphia next year because that's only about a 5-hour drive for me, and I will be there.
Or you might run into some cheesesteaks.
Cheesesteak.
I'm bringing everyone. I'm getting all you guys down there for Mania.
Especially me.
It's only 2 hours away
except,
from me.
except
so.
for Husky.
Damn.
Except for Husky.
Husky will be
Yeah.
there virtually. We'll set up one of those
Hologram
was it?
emitters?
what was it called? The Thunderdome. We'll set up one of those Thunderdome
Thunderdome
screens and just have
From
Husky
here.
there like that.
Yeah, maybe we could get a picture of Husky on like an LED shirt and just walk around and
Right.
he can
Like, oh, this is
experience it
Have your-
virtually.
Have your Husky to go.
Will you-
I
will
don't
you-
care about the Big Bang Theory that much, but there was an episode once when Sheldon didn't want to leave the house and had this robotic
I
like,
saw that episode.
thing
Look.
with a TV with his face on it, so that he
Oh,
could
yeah.
just.
Yeah.
I did not
and-
about the Big Bang Theory.
The only
What?
time
Yeah.
I've ever watched The Big Bang Theory is when I just happen to have the TV on waiting for Dynamite to start.
That's when I
That's
watched
what plays before
CBS.
Dynamite.
I
And
love
actually,
Big Bang Theory.
and it's on my local Fox. It's Big Bang Theory before SmackDown too.
Oh, no. Before SmackDown for me, it's one of those crime shows.
Oh, SVU.
Law and Order. Or
Yeah, something like that.
Criminal Minds.
Yeah.
Something
Speaking
like
of
that.
Law and Order,
speaking of Law and Order, he still needs
Play
his
Law and
logo
Order.
done.
He still needed the logo done.
All right,
Sucking
guys, we're
ass,
coming
speaking
up
of
on
sucking
the
ass.
hour 20 mark. Thank you for
Yes.
joining us here.
Yes, thank you
On
for
the
joining
Roundtable
us. We have a
Promotion
lot of shit
Podcast.
coming.
Please join us Wednesday, 7 o'clock for Trivia Night,
Trivia.
followed by the
10 o'clock
AEW Dynamite,
Eastern.
10 o'clock Eastern.
We
7
we
o'clock
also have a
Pacific.
Discord.
They see all these specific time people want to just ignore us Eastern
Pacific time?
time.
Yes.
Yes.
Pacific time.
All these
Yeah, because
all
fuck
these
the East
people
Coast.
over there by the Pacific Ocean just want to ignore us Eastern people.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm tired
join
of the
us at
disrespect.
7 p.m. Pacific, 10 p.m. Eastern. And then immediately following trivia, we'll have the AEW Dynamite wrap-up show.
Yes.
Yes.
And it's movie trivia this week.
It's movie trivia.
Let's see if I can make it like
Drew,
7 in a
what?
week.
No.
Right.
nothing but
Non-wrestling?
questions about wrestlers and movies.
oh, wrestling movies.
Oh shit. I'm
Let's do-
gonna actually get this. I might
Wrestlers
actually get
in
this one.
movies. They're not all wrestling movies, but the wrestlers in movies.
I
Let's
hope
see
it's
if I can make it.
25. I hope it's 30 straight questions about Magic Mike.
And Ready
That's
to
all.
Rumble. There
Did
better
you
be a Ready
know-
to Rumble question.
You know, Ric Flair was supposed to be in Magic Mike, but his screen testing
Woo!
was so bad they cut his part from the movie.
Wow.
Is
Wow,
there
I
a joke
did
to
not
that?
know that.
No, that's
Oh,
legit.
okay.
He was actually supposed to be in the movie, but he did so bad during the
There's
audition.
a trivia for
they
you
cut
right
his
there,
part.
Julia.
Well, they can see his colostomy bag and
Which
put it in
wrestler
the
was supposed to be in Magic Mike?
But
Yeah,
was not.
Was
That'll
it
be a
not Ric
question.
Flair?
Make sure you put that in, so this way at least
Yeah.
one of us can get it right.
Which wrestler was supposed to be in the Marine 7?
Oh, God.
I'm gonna have to watch every wrestler movie.
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna
too.
watch every Marine, all the See No Evils. I'm gonna
well,
watch.
you got
How
like 2
many
days, so
See
you
No
guys
Evil
better hurry
movies
up.
has been in?
What was the movie? Knuckleheads with Big Show.
Knucklehead.
The
I'm gonna
Chaperone with
this
Triple
one.
H. I'm gonna watch them. I'm gonna watch every WWE movie.
That's right, everybody. Brush up before Wednesday.
Did
And
you know The Call with Halle Berry was a WWE film?
Oh, thank you for coming.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
What's
Remember
it?
Yeah,
that
no
one?
WWE people were in it.
Hey,
No, I think
they got their
Miss,
studios.
Mr. Jennifer Hudson was in it.
Yeah,
David Otunga.
Oh.
He played a cop.
yeah. David Otunga, that's his name.
Batista and Rafi Dam was in the movie once together.
Hey, there was a movie. The guy that played the cousin on Step by Step that lived in a van, Cody, the guy that played Cody,
Rose?
he was in a movie about backyard wrestling
Oh.
with the guy that played Brad on Home Improvement. Zachary Ty
Giving-
Bryan.
You're giving Julian ideas.
I
You
am.
give it
Nah,
to
it's
me,
already
idea.
it's already done.
It's already done.
It's already done.
It's already in the bank. There better be a Buff Bagwell and what was those movies he was in? The Skinamax movies.
Whoa. We're talking about legit movies here. We're not talking about
There was okay. I know it's not a movie, but there was a wrestling episode of Charmed.
There
in the
was.
late
There was.
90s with
There's a lot of
WCW
wrestling
wrestlers.
episodes.
Bagwell, Steiner, and
I
Booker
may
T.
have a chance.
there's also
I
a
may have
wrestling
a chance
episode of
with
Boy
this
Meets
one.
World.
There's a couple wrestling episodes of Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
'cause
There was. I
Vader
saw it.
was Frankie's
Vader.
dad.
Yep.
And King Kong Bundy was one of Peggy Bundy's cousins.
Yes.
Yep. And the Bundys were named after him.
Yes.
I may actually win this. I may actually win.
We're giving
this.
you a bunch of freebies right now, Shane. We're
no,
giving
yeah,
you a
I-
lesson.
Shane,
on
yeah,
it.
you might actually win this, Shane.
I
Take
might
some
actually
notes.
win this.
Shane, Wednesday
Oh,
is your time to shine.
hey,
My time
hey,
to shine.
Family Matters had a wrestling
They did.
episode.
Deal or No Deal did. Wheel of Fortune did.
The Bushwhackers
Oh,
were on
oh, they
Family
did.
Matters.
Yes, they were.
Did I knew in?
All right, everybody. Thanks for joining us. We will see you on Wednesday for Trivia Night and for AEW Dynamite Review.
Fight Forever comes out in one day. See you
Okay,
then.
we say we're going, baby.
All right.